Ghost mode off, beast mode on. We back, baby. So, yeah, new Ghost Rider uniform just released today. As you can see, your boy currently has it. And for this video, I'm actually going to be giving you guys my first impressions on the uniform. I know a couple of you guys been wondering, hitting me up on Discord. I try to get to all the messages that I can. All right, wondering where the boys been, man. This long story short, some things went down, but I'm back, baby. I'm back for a minute. So I'm gonna give y'all our first impression on this new uniform for Ghost Rider. And right away, you guys gonna be wondering, yo, what's up with this uniform? They kind of nerfed it, and you're right, right? The 2 skill no longer has the invincibility. When we saw that on the APK, the test server, like I always say, nothing is final, and it seems like they went back and they actually removed the invincibility because it's no longer listed here. And if you go in a preview, it is no longer shown there. So kind of sad. The entrance is really, really cool, by the way. It's kind of sad because this skill has you standing in place with no protection. So this just basically now becomes a Shadowland skill. You can't use this in World Boss or nothing like that because none of his invincibility lasts long enough for you to take advantage of that, unfortunately. And in addition to that, no 6 skill, so no tier 3 for Ghost Rider, which leaves it up in the air. Maybe the character that's getting tier 3 this month to go along with Dormammu is Blade, but we don't know that for sure. Maybe since we've got multiple awakened characters this month, they're not gonna do a second tier 3 because Dormammu was already really expensive and they can make a bunch of money off the awakened characters like Morbius being required for Moon Knight and all that stuff. Unfortunate, because I do think that without a tier 3 skill, Ghost Rider is gonna fall short of what people want him to be. Now he still has the iframe ignore with the iframe on the 3rd skill, which is really good, but being a 30-second cooldown, this is only really good to one-shot somebody, and then after that, Ghost Rider is really just left out of here to die. Because sure, he has an iframe on his 1 skill and an iframe on his 5th skill, but that's not gonna be enough for him to like chain together iframes where you can basically stall to get this thing back off cooldown. You're gonna one-shot a Thanos, and that's good, but if a Jean Grey pops in or a Silver Surfer pops in, you're just dead. Or you're gonna one-shot a Dormammu, but then once he revives, the skill is on cooldown, so what are you gonna do, right? So kind of unfortunate, because I think if he had gotten a tier 3, that stat bump might have been enough for him to use the other skills to kill people, but that's just what it is. Right now, I don't know, why is it taking me back to this page? Anyways, right now, I have not changed the build on him that I had previously. Also, I don't think they showed the uniform options this month, so let me just go ahead and just get the last couple slots unlocked here. So White Fox is required, okay. I didn't look at that previously, so let me just show you guys all the options. So option 1 is Human Torch, which is okay. Option 2 kind of sucks because it's Crescent, and that's for energy attacks, so you kind of want to have that so you can just one-shot people. And by the way, his 3rd skill actually does really good damage in World Boss, as I'm going to show you guys. The next option is Captain America. This is a good uniform for Captain America, so that's not too bad. The White Fox uniform, pretty expensive, and this is where you're going to want to roll like dodge. All right, defense is kind of like meh. This is really low on the dodge. Ideally, I want over 1400, but we'll just leave it for now. And then the last slot, we're not gonna get it. Oh, the last slot is Namor. This is actually really shitty. Like, that's really shitty, man. Like, really, 2 premium characters. Like, sure, everybody should have Namor and have that uniform, but what if you don't have that? Right? It kind of sucks. 2 premium characters and 1 semi-premium Crystal Lock character uniform. Ouch, man. That hurts. So those are my thoughts on Ghost Rider right now. They still didn't fix this flame thing where it just flickers, right? But it is what it is. They did what they wanted to do. They took off the invincibility and they didn't give him a heal. So when you're playing him in World Boss, you're gonna want to play him with somebody that can heal him. Otherwise, he's probably gonna die. Okay, so let me just go down here and I'm gonna find I believe his name is Kubar12. He's the only person that's really using a Thanos in the top 100 this week. And then there's another person here that's using a Dormammu. So I want to show you guys how he does against those characters, because those are the only characters. Well, that's my farming team. Crap. Let me just scroll them again. Those are the only characters that he's going to really decimate. Well, he can probably one-shot a Jean Grey or a Silver Surfer, but because they have the revive, right, they're just going to come back. And when they come back, he's going to just be out here with not enough damage. So, unfortunate. All right, so we're just going to stall for like 15 seconds here, just so we can get Ghost Rider's third skill off cooldown, because, yeah, long ass cooldown on that skill. Okay, now it's finally off cooldown. We got Thanos and he's dead. That's basically what's gonna happen every time. Okay, so can we... Oof. We killed Silver Surfer, but the reflect damage killed us. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. So you can see, even though he's a villain killer, he does have the firepower to kill heroes. And that's without a damage proc, by the way. I don't have a damage proc on Ghost Rider, and I also don't have a CTB of Insight on Ghost Panther. So I could get more damage out of my Ghost Rider by giving him a damage proc, which I probably wouldn't if I was gonna use him as a PvP character. Right, so that's something you need to keep in mind. However, Silver Surfer, Jean Grey, and Dormammu, even though he's gonna be able to kill Dormammu the first time, once Dormammu wakes back up, Dormammu has a lot more tools at his disposal than Ghost Rider does. Ghost Rider has the iframe, but Dormammu has iframe ignore, and his skill has a really short cooldown, whereas Ghost Rider's has a really long cooldown. So, and there's also the reflect and the healing, all these things that, yeah, Ghost Rider doesn't have. Let me show you guys a match against Dormammu though. All right, so we kind of have to kill everybody else on the team so we can get to Dormammu. I'm just not gonna stall and do all that. We're just gonna kill everybody and just bring it down to a one-on-one between Dormammu and Ghost Rider. Okay, you're dead. Don't try me, son. Don't think I call this man the Savage for no reason, bro. His level of savagery is over 9,000. Gene, please go to sleep. Thank you. All right, so now it's a match between these two. And now, see, the thing is, I kill him the first time, but then what do? Right? That's the thing. Do I run away? Because I don't have enough HP to survive. Dormammu has 200k. I have 80k. Right? Do I try to attack him and risk him just reflecting everything back in my face? I tried to run away there. Maybe that was not the best play. Next time, I'll try to see if I can use my 5th skill and kill him again before he uses his 4th skill. Maybe that can happen. But either way, this is not Thanos, where you kill Thanos one time and he stays dead. Dormammu, once he revives, chances are his 4th skill is going to be available to him and he's going to instantly just jump into that, and you have no way to counter that because your 3rd skill, which you just used to kill him, will have like 8 seconds left on the cooldown. So I don't expect to see Ghost Rider as any kind of dominant driving force in PvP. Not right now. Not without a tier 3, not without more tools at his disposal. Like, so if that's what they wanted to do, if they wanted to make him a PvP character, I think he's lacking a couple more things like a heal, and he needed way more HP. That's just my opinion. But let's do one more match here before we jump into some world boss stuff. All right, so we're just going to kill everybody again and then bring it back to Dormammu, because I don't think Ghost Rider is killing Jean. I think he could, but again, that's one life, right? Alright. Really? That guard broke me? And go away. Fall from sight, bro. One savage to the next. Fall from sight, hug. Alright. Okay, Jean, chill. Yeah, maybe, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it for science. I'm gonna give my Ghost Rider. Okay. Okay. So let me check something. If he just gets back up and then he instantly used. Ooh, We almost killed him. We almost killed him. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give Ghost Rider a CTP of regen, and I'm gonna try to get his gears up to like 22, 23. Give him some more like Urus and Odin's Blessings and stuff, and see if he could actually be a viable counter for Dormammu. Like, I'm gonna do it. Now you can see I have a couple Odin's Blessings on him, and these I just gave to him out of sheer love and because he is lacking some substats, right? He doesn't get any ignore defense from his skill set right here. So I wanted to max that out. So I gave him a couple Odin's Blessings for ignore defense and energy attack, and then I gave him one for energy attack and cooldown. So that's why I'm over. Well, I'm a little bit over, just like a little tiny bit, right? So that's what's going on there with Ghost Rider. The rest of the Uru slots, I'm deciding what I want to do. Maybe I'll give him some more HP. Maybe I'll give him regen or something. But this is what I had on him from the old days when he was just literally a Shadowland stage 1 to like 10 clear for me, right? So what we're going to do now is just jump into World Boss, and he has improved. He has improved greatly. This third skill of his is not just something you use for PvP. It's something that you can actually use very, very effectively in PvE content as well, because a lot of the PvE content in the game has you going up against super villains. And as most of you guys know, he was always destined to kill super villains. That's just what it is, right? But I do think his HP is a little too low to be a driving force in PvP. Okay, so let's jump in here. And we'll run a match quickly against, I don't know who. Everybody's gonna try him out against Ebony. Let me do something a little different here. Maybe we'll jump into stage 60. I did try him here and he did look good, by the way, since he has the leadership tag and he does have defense down, right? He does have fire resistance down here. I don't believe he has defense down anywhere else, right? No. Yes, but he has 50% that lasts for 10 seconds. You could manipulate that. So we'll try him out with this team comp on a stage 60, which stage 60 was not even possible for Ghost Rider before. So I'll just give you guys a quick look at how he does here. And it is a lot better. But seeing how good Moon Knight is, by the way, another Moon Knight video is coming. I know you guys are liking those, so another one is coming. Let me just go with the forward skill here. And then when I come down, I'll do a 3, and then I'll do the 1, then I'll do 5, then I'll do the 4. So what I've been doing with him is 5, 4, 3, 1. I find that to be the best rotation. It's unfortunate that 2 no longer has invincibility, because that's a skill that you could have used before, because you had invincibility, which was giving you super armor. So we go 5. Once you get the explosion, you jump into the bike there. Once you get that, you come down, you use the iframe ignore, you spit in their face, then you use the 1 skill, then you go right back into the 5. You're gonna get hit from time to time. That's just how it goes. And that's why you're running with somebody who can heal you, because he does not have any native healing. Now you cannot use the 3rd skill every rotation because of the really, really long cooldown that they put on it, because it's just such a good skill. Now if you do have a damage proc, I do think the best place to proc is on your 3rd skill, because look at that damage, right? But I do think with this playstyle, and because of the long cooldown on his strongest skill, you may be better off, and you're not gonna like what I'm gonna say, giving him a CTP of Rage. Okay, I said it. I had to say it. I had to say it. But for I guess survivability and damage purpose, like, and to be as consistent as possible, I do think that a CTP of Rage would be best for him, because that would give you some dodge, right? Ooh, let me get out of there. That would give you some dodge, and then you could just like focus on chaining your skills together, and you don't have to worry so much about missing damage procs and stuff like that. All right, so we're gonna go like this. Ooh, I wish my 3rd skill didn't have such a long cooldown. I could have melted him while he was in that. Unfortunate. So Ghost Rider is better. He is better. I will say that. Oh, a little dodge kicked in there, which is nice. I think I have like 40% on him. Okay. Let's do that. Let's try not to get caught up in the blade. Twister. Oh, nice. Dodge kicked in again there. Okay. Try not to get killed. Let's do this. It's nice that we don't have a proc, so we don't have to worry too much. Let me spit in his face with the third. Man, if the cooldown on the third skill was like 3 seconds shorter, look at that damage, boys. It's disgusting. Hello? White Fox is gonna die if she gets hit again. Ooh, nice. Okay. Let's just go over here. We're gonna go 5. He canceled me, but it's fine because we're gonna spit in his face with the third here. And you can see the damage is pretty nice on that. Oof. Okay, let's go 4. Unfortunately, we could not get him to stay in place. All right, so we go 5, we go 4, and we're gonna go 1 and then 3. Nice. I did 1 then 3 there because the 3 has the iframe, right? So what I do is like I use that's a sick little screen there. The 3 has the iframe and it's a little bit longer than the 1. So once I go up in the air to fire it out those chains, once he comes down, the iframe ends. And I seen that the Blade Twister was gonna catch me, so I just used the third skill there just to try and kill him before the Blade Twister caught me. Pretty good, I guess, first impression here from Ghost Rider, considering where he's coming from. Now, this is not to say you should be satisfied with where he is currently. I'm just saying, in comparison to what he was before, he's much better now. Much easier to play, much more damage, much more survivability, all that good stuff. But I know not everyone is going to be satisfied with this uniform, okay? I want to do a run against Ebony Maw, but maybe I'll do that in another video. I still want to test him out a little bit, so I'm going to build him up some more. This is just to give you guys a first impressions for those of you guys who are thinking about buying the uniform, but you're not 100% sold on it yet. Just don't set your expectations too high. I know you guys seen the Moon Knight uniform and just how much that elevated that character to now where he can do stage 99, right, and all that crazy stuff. I'm just saying, don't expect all that from him. He doesn't have an awakened skill. He doesn't have a tier 3. And his uniform, as good as it may be, Moon Knight's is next level. It's something like we rarely see, okay? Those are like once a year, once every 2 years type of uniform. Ghost Rider's uniform, as good as it is, we see uniforms like these, I would say maybe every couple months, like 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 months. So it is what it is. Catch you guys in the next one. Let me know what you guys think of this first impressions on Ghost Rider. I think he's good, but do you have to buy it? I don't know, man. Not really much content in the game that you need it for. And again, like I said, I don't think he's going to be decimating PvP like many people thought he would, right? Maybe if he had the additional invincibility, but then again, pretty much all the characters in PvP have one skill that they can trigger that gives them the ability to penetrate invincibility. So without a heal, without a revive, he's never gonna really be top 5. That's just me. All right. So catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Peace out.